Hello everyone, hi, welcome. Hello, how's everybody doing? It's me, Luke. Hey, back with another LEGO stream. Let me know how everything's looking and sounding, hopefully pretty good, pretty chipper. All my levels look alright, on my end anyway. Yeah, let me know how you're all getting along. Again, we're going to be doing some LEGO building, as you probably guessed from the title, thumbnail. And, well, an abundance of evidence. Today we're going to be building the old LEGO Podracer. It is the 20th Star Wars 20-year anniversary model, which is pretty cool. Which means that this... Sorry, I'm just leaning out to grab the chat. Which means that this LEGO set has actually already been sold, put on sale once before. Obviously, when the Phantom Menace came out, and they brought it back. They brought it back. It was just so good, they just couldn't resist. They thought, we have to do this again. We got to do it again. We got to do it right. I'm seeing folks in the chat mention that YouTube has somehow managed to break the live chat. So. Apologies if you're finding that the live chat isn't working very well. It looks kind of like it's working okay for me, although I don't seem to be able to dismiss my pinned tweet. So I guess that will just have to live there forever now, I suppose. Gentle Mandrill says, no better way to end a Monday than with a chill Luke LEGO stream. I've only got one question. Is this pod racing? Now this is pod racing? Now this is pod racing. Now this is pod racing. Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to be doing a lot of that, right? Just saying the phrase, now this is pod racing over and over again. Sorry that the stream was delayed, by the way. It was supposed to happen last week, but my internet at home has just been terrible. It's been super balked all week. Seems like it's kind of stopped its nonsense. But apologies in advance is what I'm saying, basically, is if you get buffering or if you get any technical problems, but we'll soldier on and we'll hope to be doing okay. So let's take a look at the set. First, let's get the shake foley. Yeah, that I know folks are into. Caden Sale says, what's the name of that unimportant alien dude that Anakin races against in the movie? That's Sebulba. That's Sebulba. You can't really see this. Hang on, let me pull the webcam back a little. There we go. Get a nice view of the Podracer. Good. And the back as well. There we go. Look at that. We're not getting all these minifigures. We're getting this Lego set, but we are getting, in here you will find a collectible Luke Skywalker minifigure, which, you know, is pretty cool. Right. Without further ado, I think should we crack it open and should we get on, right? Let's get building. Let's get constructing. Okay. Well, first things first. Look, we've got like a nice thumb punchy hole, so let's get right in there. Oh. Oh, and the whole set unfurls like a beautiful flower. What have we got? Oh yes, I tell you, I am really excited to be doing a Lego build that, unlike the Lego fossils that I was doing the last couple of streams, this one has bricks of all different colours. Although I am seeing a lot of grey here. But nevertheless, that's going to make it so much easier for me to quickly find and ID the pieces I need. We've got these two sticks. Get the sound of that. There we go. They're very nice. I suppose these will be the tethers that connect the Podracer to the cockpit. So let's just put them to one side. Let me slightly broaden the angle on the old webcam. See if I can just get a bit more of my table in view so that you can see a bit more of the kit. Okay. here's the bags. Right, let's begin. Oh gosh, look, there's some blurb. Should we read it? How about a dramatic reading? 20 years ago, a long time ago, in a design studio far, far away, we began reimagining the iconic vehicles, characters, and scenes from the Star Wars universe as exciting new models and minifigures. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of the LEGO Star Wars franchise, we have selected some of your favourites from the last 20 years and brought them up to date with this new collector's edition. To make it extra special, we have included in each set an exact replica of an original LEGO Star Wars minifigure and a display stand. We'll get to that. Okay, so, oh gosh, look at his little timeline. Oh, this is fun. Look, so this is the 1999 Anakin's Podracer. Let's see that a little bigger. Look at that. I guess that's perhaps how the kit originally looked, and I think you'll agree with me. That it looks rubbish. That looks really naff. So I think they've done a better job. The original. I mean, look at these energy binder things. No thanks. I'll take these fancy redone ones. Thank you. Yeah. Well, quite the upgrade. That. On this page, we've got a little bit of information about the Boonta Eve Classic, which, as you'll all know, is the Podracer from the movie. And now we're getting into the good stuff. So here's a little breakdown of what we're going to be doing bag by bag. Number 1, the Podracer in this kind of transparent chassis. Number 2, the right engine. Number 3, the left engine, and the minifigure. So it all begins, as you might expect, with bag number 1. Actually, what they want us to do first is put together the Luke Skywalker special figure. So who are we to deny the LEGO instructions? So let's take bags 2 and 3 and just park them for now, because we're not going to need them immediately. Let me just reposition my microphone slightly now that I'm getting set up and have a slightly better idea of where I'm going to be and where my head is going to be pointing. Sorry if you pick up any mic noise as I do this. Hopefully it's not too bad. Right, there we go. That's me positioned a little bit better. Philip Rakovich says, General Grievous voice. A fine addition to your collection. Been missing later streams, but we'll make it up now with some prequel quotes. Good. Glad to hear it. Excellent. Yeah, the chat is all messed up for me. I can only see. Well, I'm getting like this. I can see the same messages over and over again. Let me just close that out and just try and reload it. See if I can trick YouTube into being a bit more reasonable than it's being today. Out of habit. I'm worried that this is going to. There we go. Make it hard for me to keep up with the chat. Right, there we go. I can. Ooh. It's still behaving a little. It's still behaving a little oddly, but we'll crack on. We'll see how we go. Let me know if it's behaving weirdly for you, or if it's generally going okay. Some folks saying no issues, so that's good. Okay, well, let's hope YouTube fixes that in due course. In the meantime, bag number 1. Here it is. Let's get that bag, Foley. Oh yes, there it is. Very nice. Let's unbag that. Pour these pieces out. Nice and gentle. Easy there. Easy, sailor. We got a bag within a bag. It's bags all the way down. Let's get rid of that. And then, yep, here we go. Extra little bag of bits here. Let's open that straight away. Let's not hesitate, shall we? Just tip that out into the general pile. Make sure I didn't leave anything in the bag before I place it in the discard pile. Okay. Right. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, well, what are we looking at here? Yes, Luke Skywalker. Let's sort him out, shall we? Here's his little face. He's only got one potential expression, and it's a sort of determined kind of look. These bits are easy to find. It's easy to find his sort of rebel jumpsuit. So, pop these together. Where are your orange legs, Luke? There they are. Lovely. Obviously, I'm slightly biased because we share a name, but I'm a big fan of Luke Skywalker. Oh gosh, that's cool. Have a look at this. Have a look at the sort of lightsaber hilt. That's neat. It's kind of got this sort of silver reflective sheen that I'm very into. Right, now let's find the actual blade. Here it is. You simply attach this to that, and there we have Luke's little lightsaber. Let's pop that in his hand first. Try and get the click. Ooh, nice. But where is his helmet? That's what I want to know. Here it is. Look at that. It's got the little icons and stuff. Pop that on you, Luke. There we go. And we've got ourselves a nice little Luke Skywalker. Lovely. I wonder if, actually, there's Luke's X-Wing as part of this anniversary collection. I might just quickly go back a few pages and just see what they've got. So, there's what looks like a clone trooper ship. Some nonsense. Oh, an A-wing. That's Luke's A-wing from Hoth. So that's cool. And some Boba Fett, the slave one. Okay. Good. Kristen Suden says, can't get over how great your quarantine hair looks. I don't know. Well, thank you, Kristen Sudman. Love to you and the OX crew, and keep fueling joy with your music and art. Gosh, thank you very much. A kind message, thank you. A non-binary Dragon Bear says, hello from Snowden, Pennsylvania. Looking forward to the chill stream to get warm to. Now, this is pod racing. That time I put the emphasis on the word pod. And it's got to be different every time. Okay, step one. We're all weapons go here now. Right, we're looking for these bits first. We're just building Luke a little plinth. Easy. Okay, so we want. What do we want? We want this. We want a piece that. It's obvious now. I find it. Yeah. Okay. Do you think that could be? Do you think it could be that, Luke? Pay attention, Westaway. Right. So let's take this. Attach this to this, as per instructions, and then take another one of these Lego arches. And here we can pop that on there. And I think that's basically it, right? Oh no, there's a bit more to do on Luke's plinth. Two of these pieces going on either side. Pas de problem. Take this piece, clip that on there. Good click on that. Two of them we want, so one on the other side. And then this 2x4 is going to just go next to it. I think that seems to be what the instructions want. Let's have a look at the next page. Oh, well, that's a little confusing, because the next page we start on the lightsaber. So what's this piece doing? Does it go underneath to sort of secure it together? I tell you what, why don't we figure that out later? We'll pop Luke on his little plinth. There we go. having a rare old time there. Look at him, an old Skywalker. Right, pop you there, Luke, and with your mysterious bit that I don't really understand. Let's just clip that. Just clip that on the edge for now, so that we don't. Daniel Lucas says it's to connect all the collectible stands. Of course, that actually makes sense. But we'll park it for now. We've only got one, so not much of a collection. Right, we're about to start on the actual set now. Let's overseeing the whole project, says Orangeful. So why don't we actually just pop Luke there on the edge of the keyboard, if you can see him there. There we go. He's just going to be project managing me as I go. Right, Spoon of Doom says, is this pod racing? And Arian says, hey Luke, been loving the Lego VODs. Have a question, if it's okay. If you could adapt any Lego set, which would you pick? And what would you turn it into? I'm building an adapted Imperial flagship. That's amazing. Well, I would like to take one of the Lego pirate ships and turn it into a sort of British Navy ship. Like, I'd like to try and do it up all official looking. Like, I think there is a Lego set of the Victory, the HMS Victory, but it would be cool to, like, adapt my own. I guess that's it. Or maybe, maybe like another ship. The Sophie from the Aubrey Maturin novels, for example. Okay, right. Let's crack on. We begin with one of these. Easy. And now we need one of these. That's this piece. This goes on top of this. Like that. Beautiful. Look at that. Racing through. Absolutely cracking through it. Next, we want one of these pieces. Here it is. It's got another piece stuck in it. It's that one. What's going on here? This is clearly going to be the chassis of the Podracer, which I'm pretty psyched about. Good. Now, two of these sort of rust-coloured 1x3s, and they're going to go in just in the base. If I can get it in there. That sort of went in with a bassy thud, which was quite satisfying. Very nice. Keep hold of it, Luke. And a 1x2 we now need. A grey 1x2. Wow, it makes such a difference being able to... all the pieces being different colours. And that is going to go just on here by the look of it. Went on with a pleasing snap, that. Look at that. As you can see, we've already made something. Turn it this way around. It looks a bit like a... looks a bit like one of those Star Wars Roombas. I can't remember what they're called. You know, the ones that are just like round, tidying up. Okay. Place that there. Flip this over. Okay, now some of Anakin's iconic blue is coming into play, which is great news. So we start off. Let's get our pieces together. We need one of these 1x4s, and then one of these pieces. That's interesting, isn't it? So let's get there. Mouse Droid, Secret Agent Sam says MSE Droid, Devil Boy Scooby, MSE 6 Repair Droid says Mephi to go. Okay, I feel like that's several different levels of Star Wars information. Depending on how fussy you are about serial numbers. I get it. Hey, I've spent a lot of time on Wikipedia. Okay, now we're looking for... Oh, we didn't finish this. I'm looking for the opposite of this piece, like looking for its mirror image. And there it is. Cool. Alrighty. And they're just gonna go on the front like this. Very easy. Very straightforward. Good. Next up... Oh! Forgot the blue piece. Good. Good. Okay. Right, now we need one of these grey pieces and two of these blue pieces. Well, there's a blue one. There's another blue one, and where's the grey? Here's a grey one. Jolly good. Right, and then these just kind of go in order. Tell you what, let's get a nice snap on the first one if we can. Very nice. I tell you what, let's try and get a nice snap on all 3 of these. See if we can do it. See if we can go for the triple. Oh, there we go. 2 out of 3. Can we make it 3? Can we possibly? Can we do it? Can it be done? Should it be done? Wow. Big numbers up on the scoreboard. Okay. Oh, Jack Wood says, howdy gang, just got my COVID vaccine. Now this is pod racing. That's fantastic, Jack Wood. Congratulations. It's so nice hearing from more and more people who are getting the vaccine or getting the first dose. It really, really does cheer me up. We're still deep in lockdown here in London, in the United Kingdom. But hearing like more and more people who I know or friends of friends starting to get vaccinated or get their first dose, it is making the weeks feel a lot less doom and gloomy than they did over Christmas, I think. Okay, let's clip them together like that. That looks pretty cool. That looks all nice and industrial. Let's get some light. Let's get the light gleaming off that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very nice. Okay. Claire T-Rex says, Dad had his first dose last week. Amazing. Amazing. Nice one. Terrific. Right. That's that page. Done. Next page. Right. One of these 2x6s. Easy. What is this? Easy mode Lego? Come on. Give me a challenge, why don't you? Next. One of these grey 2x4s. It's this slightly darker grey. I hope that's... Yeah, you can see that on the webcam. You can see that we're dealing here with 2 different shades of grey. A metaphor, perhaps, for the moral quandaries that the prequels absolutely fail to get into in any way. Okay, right. Now 2 of these blue over the edge pieces here. Very nice. Okay, they go, and these just kind of hang over the side. These are cool. They're like, this is like shielding panels. Look at that. It's already coming together. And then this is an unusual piece. You don't see this very often. It's this sort of flat, long flat grey piece. Let's fish it out. There it is. Easy to spot because, again, unusual in design. And that just goes over the back here. Sogo King says, Happy Monday. I have to get to work, but we'll watch later. Have a great day at work. Sogo King, hope you have a good one. By the way, folks, at the end of this stream, I will be showing off the set that we'll be doing next after this one, and it's good. I'm looking at it now, just out of shot. It is a beauty. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be... How can I tease it? I suppose I can say it's going to be very, very chill. That sounds like a pun, but it's not. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. If you want a calm stream, hopefully it should be very calm. That one. Right, next. These are the pieces we're after. Here's one. And here's t'other. And that's just going to clip on back here like that. And then this sort of hanging over the back. Easy. Okay, now one of these grey pieces, 2 of these little rounded numbers. There's one. Wait, is that right? I just want to double check it because I just need to check and see if... Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. Okay. Get this grey piece onto there. And then get this onto there. Alright, let me ask you this, the chat. What is everyone watching? What TV... Give me some TV recommendations. It's hard to keep up with the TV. You know, well, I mean, it's easy to keep up with the TV now. I mean, it's hard to keep finding new things to keep watching. So I want recommendations, share recommendations amongst each other. I want to hear what everyone's watching. I rewatched the Dread movie from 2014? Whenever they made that Dread movie. I rewatched that last night. Having been playing, you know, sort of with varying, very, very varying degrees of enjoyment, having been playing through Cyberpunk over the last few weeks, I really actually got a kick out of the aesthetic of that recent Dread movie. I appreciated it all the more. I was like, this is a gritty and horrifying cyberpunk world. Right, and then this is going on the front of this. Easy. That looks good. Oh wow. Nimbletack says, watch Citizen Kane. That was a much stranger film than I expected. I really like Citizen Kane, which sounds like an extremely basic thing to say for what is like considered the best you know, movie ever. But like, I only saw it maybe a couple of years ago for the first time. I went to a screening at the BFI over Christmas, and it was yeah, it's really good. I just assumed I wouldn't enjoy it. Because, well, I don't know why. I have no reason, no excuse, but actually, I really liked it. Oh boy, now we're doing stickers. And Monkeys Forever says, been obsessed with Crazy Ex-Girlfriend recently. It makes the musical nerd in me happy. I bloody love Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I've watched all four. However many seasons there are, I've watched them all. I think it's really good. Like all the best TV shows, it ends and has an ending, so you know that it's like going towards, you know. So, oh man, I'm humming those songs all day, every day. Kim Stein says, Warrior is so good. Haven't heard of this one. Top Shelf Kung Fu, telling stories centered on persons of color, actual queer representation, and Top Shelf Kung Fu. Top Shelf Kung Fu is in all caps. I feel like I should, I feel obliged to mention there. Strong recommendation. I'll check it out. Julia Echo says, been getting worryingly into the WandaVision theories, not gonna lie. Yeah, I've been watching WandaVision. I've got to get my stickers. I didn't think I was going to enjoy... After the first couple episodes, I thought, you know, I'm enjoying this, but I thought maybe this show isn't as clever as it thinks it is. I feel like I can kind of see where it was going, but I have to say, actually, in the last few episodes, I really, really enjoyed it. It really feels like event television. I kind of wish they'd just put it all up so that we can binge watch it in these times when you really need to binge watch, but they clearly, quite cynically, maybe, want people to be discussing and coming up with theories. But yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Right, sorry, I'm looking through the bags now. I'm trying to find where the stickers are. I don't think they're in this packet. You can see what we're going for. Are these stickers here. So let's oh wow, lots of people enthusiastic about Warrior. Cool. Right, hang on. I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to do like a proper dive into the box for these stickers. Think I got him. Yes, there we go. Oh, we've got quite a few. Kimmerbelly says, been watching Doom Patrol. It has great representation and is unashamedly weird. Nice. Again, one that I haven't heard of. The name rings a bell, but I'll check it out. Warrior, Doom Patrol. Good. Right, sticker number 2, which is this one. It's coming off here. There's so many stickers on this, it's going to be quite important for me to have a very steady hand putting these on. Not my forte, if I'm honest, but I will try my best. How's that gone on? Ooh, could be straighter, but I'm committed now. I'll do more damage to that sticker if I try and get it up and reapply it. So I'm sure it'll all average out. Right, and number 6 it wants as well, which is this one here. And this is going to go on the side of the brick. Okay. I always feel so clumsy when I'm doing this bit. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Right. Ace says, not a show recommendation, but I'd like to talk to anyone who will listen about Gwendolyn Christie playing Lucifer in the Sandman show. Dreams do come true. I haven't been watching much Sandman, but that does sound like dream casting. I mean, who doesn't like Gwendolyn Christie? And the role of Lucifer sounds like a juicy role. Right, I'm going to try and get this sticker peeling as a bit of Foley. Here we go. See if I can get it, because it sounds really nice. Did that really come through? Hard to tell, hard to tell. Okay. Let's get this on here. Oh, no, we were going on seriously sideways there. Oh yeah, happy with that. Happy with that. Nimbletack says, talking of Neil Gaiman, Good Omens was wonderful. Yeah, I liked Good Omens. Good. Well, that's our first sticker piece done, and it's going on the front here. There we go. Look at that. Already a bit of decor, a bit of livery. That's the word. Okay. Next page. Minute L says, Prob's going to fall asleep soon. Wouldn't be the first time. You're not boring, just very soothing. Promise. Don't really have a suggestion. I'm rubbish at watching TV. Thanks for these chill streams. Don't worry, Minute L. Don't worry about it. I mean, who needs TV when you have YouTube, right? I mean, I say that. I watch very little YouTube, if I'm being honest. Something about being on YouTube all through the working day that really makes you less inclined to be on YouTube in the evenings. Although, that said, at my old job, when I wasn't working on YouTube, I was still on YouTube all through the day. Right. Okay. Right. Where are these going on then? They're going on here. Can we see that okay? Easy enough. Clickety click. Put that on there. And that on there. Easy. Next one. Now we want this. Don't know what that. Don't know what this is. This large broad piece here. Where's that going then? Oh, a sticker's going on it. Okay. Which sticker? Number 7. Which is the one in the middle. Okay, I'm going to have to just stretch out. Because this is an important sticker, folks. I want to get it right. Okay. Okay, feeling limber, feeling good, feeling ready. And this is just going square in the middle, right? Okay. Okay, bear with me, folks. I'm just going to concentrate on this for a moment. I'm watching a lot of period drama. Has that gone on? You know what? Good enough. Close enough. Also, you've got to remember that this is something that Anakin has handmade, right? He's only a kid. He's not going to be, like, putting on all of his decals. You know, perfect, is he? So that's, you know, that's my in-universe explanation for why my stickers kind of suck. All right, good. That's looking good. Let's just take a moment to just sort of. I can clearly see which side is going to be the front now, and which is going to be the back. That's cool. Man, I love Anakin's Podracer. I just don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because it's a super fast 2,000 kilometer zero gravity racing thing, which is one of my favorite things in the world. Okay, take that. Take that. We need 2 of these, and then it wants 1 of these clear L pieces, which is hard to see because it is clear, but it's that. Cool. Cool. Oh, this is neat. These are going to be, so this is going to be Anakin's little adorable little windshield, I guess. Look at that. Imagine some bugs getting stuck on that. And these are his little drivey handles. Oh, nearly dropped one. Crucially didn't. So one goes in here. And then one goes on here. I love the way the Podracer is driven. It's almost like tank controls, right? Because he's got these 2, and it's like doo for left and doo for right. Yeah, very satisfying. Seotog says, so looking forward to seeing Gravity Rip. Thanks very much, Seotog. Oh, folks saying we've got a little bit of buffering. Oh dear. Now, is that my fault or is it YouTube's fault? Maybe it'll pull itself together in a moment if we give it a minute. Let me have a little investigation. Folks saying theirs is fine or that the audio's okay. Hard to know if this is my fault or... I mean, I know it's not my fault. Hard to know if this is the fault of my internet service provider or the fault of YouTube. Let's always blame YouTube, says Orangerful. Yeah, good idea. All right. Well, I'm going to... I'll crack on. And apologies if you do get some buffering. Sometimes when you get some buffering, the on-demand version is fine anyway. So I tell you what, I'll perform a small adjustment on my side here. I'll just slightly drop the bitrate down, which won't make hardly any difference really, but might help. Daniel McCarrick says, "Can you explain Gravity Rip to us, Luke, please?" Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not going to do that while my head is also busy looking at the stream status indicator. So I will, but I will, I will come back to that question a bit later. Okay. Right. Okay, what's next? Now, it wants one of these and one of these. So let's find them. Here's that. And here's the other one. It's a kind of smooth wedge. Cool. So, oh my goodness, more stickers, real fiddly ones. Number 3, this sticker is going on. It's going on here. Yikes. Okay, well, I'll take a run at it. Man, that's tiny. My fingers have rarely felt so gigantic and cumbersome. Alright, nice and steady. Okay, that went on pretty good. Cool. And then this wedge, that's having a sticker put on it as well. Number 5, which is this one. So we take that off. That's going to go on here. Smooth that down. Beautiful. And where do these go? that's going to go on the side here. And this one is going to go here. Mohammed Medat Salem says, "Hey Luke, thanks for everything. You're the real sunshine. Gosh, have you considered playing Eco? Also, what's your alternative ending for Revenge of the Sith?" Oh man, that's the thing that's on the the Outside Extra website, which, gosh, I haven't looked at or thought about in a very long time. So that's a little deep cut. Yeah, I do have like an idea. Well, I had an idea for an alternative ending of the Revenge of the Sith. To be honest, in the years since I joined and like since that bio was written for the website, I've revised my opinions on how good my alternate ending is. So I tell you what, maybe one day you'll hear it, but I'll put aside some time to think about it, and yeah, let me get back to you on that one, because I feel like some tweaks need to be made. You know, it's a living document, my Revenge of the Sith alternate ending. Aspects of it I'm still very happy with, but alright, sticker 1 is going on this. We're basically doing the exact same thing on the other way. There's a website, says Alex Samaras. Yeah, I think it's outsideextra.com. I mean, you would hope it's that. I couldn't honestly confidently say. Right, that is, so this is just going on the other side. And the other question there was, would you play Ico/Eco? Yeah, I absolutely would. I absolutely adored The Last Guardian. It made me cry, hit me right in the feels, and it's the same studio, I believe, unless I'm thinking of the wrong game. So yeah, absolutely, I would go back. I mean, when did it come out? It's quite old now, isn't it? So maybe we'll get very lucky and they'll re-release or remaster it. Okay, that's gone on reasonably well. Okay, and then this. Cool. All right, and we've got ourselves a Podracer. Tremendous. That's coming together. Stickers look good. The front looks good. How many stickers do we have left? We've got these. I mean, these look like they're probably going to be going on the engines. So cool. Right. Good stuff. I can't think of anything clever. Says, I've been watching the old Nickelodeon show Pete and Pete for a bit of 90s nostalgia, and a show on Disney Plus called The Owl House. It has great representation of characters and family situations. That's cool. Owl House. Not heard of it, but yeah, it's going on the list. Check it out. Okay. Phil Tyler says, now that's just a pod. Now this is pod. Full stop. Racing? Still to come. Okay, so we take this. What do we want? Here's our shopping list here. So I'll just get it together. Two of these little claw hands. There's one. There's two. And they are going to go on here like this. With very, very little fuss. Good. And then, oh, I forgot a piece on the shopping list. This sort of smooth bit here. T-Rex hands. So who said? Oh, I missed it. I saw that in the chat and then I missed it. Who said that? Who said that? I can't see it now. Oh, Zelda Boy 121. There we go. Sorry, kept you waiting for a long time there, didn't I? Sorry. Okay, here we go. Yes, Zelda Boy 121. They are like little T-Rex hands. And then this is going underneath, a little bit of structural reassurance there. And now we've got that. The Anthropolo guy says, Luke, before my cat ruined my computer, I was writing a few Ox Ventures. In one, you gave a town rabies like 28 days later. Being reptilian, Egbert was immune. And I bet he was real smug about it too. Okay, now this is cool. This is going on. This wants to go on the side here. All right, I'll try and get a nice snap for this because it looks like it's going to make a good click. Oh, slightly disappointing to be honest. There, a bit more sort of thuddy. But look at that. We've got our first hinge. You can imagine the Podracer gliding along in that kind of buoyant way that they travel with this thing kind of, you know, going up and down, sort of buoyant. Or it looks like a dolphin waving its fin as if to say, "Hello, it's me, the Podracer of the sea." Stop that, Luke. Continue building the Lego, please. Nobody asked for that. Do the exact same thing again. Can do, Lego. Can do. Let me just perform a slight tilt adjustment there. Okay, right. Let's get my little shopping list together. One of them. Let's try and get a nice snap on this next build. See if we can make up for that underwhelming snap that we got a moment ago. 2 more T-Rex hands. There's one. And where is another? There it is. And one more of these. Right, okay. Are you going to snap on pleasingly? You know, you're not. Whenever they're going on like one dot on one dot, you never get a very pleasing snap, do you? Okay. And then that's going on here. Oh, that was a good one. I wish I'd had that up to the mic. Oh no, hang on. Wait, hold fire. I've put this on the wrong way around. Okay. Disassemble. Disassemble. Oh dear. How did we get that wrong? Cool. Pop that down there. Strap this on here. Didn't get a good click that time. This has been a total disaster, this piece. And then this is going on the other side here. I mean, fingers crossed for a snap, but I don't know. A little so-so. But now look, now our Podracer dolphin has two happy waving fins, so that's nice. Okay, right. Let's just park that for a second there. Next page. Oh, now look, it wants us to take those flaps we just made and just put them up. Oh, that looks familiar. That's how the Podracer looks. Ah, cool. Philip Ratkovich says, another round. Last time Mads Mikkelsen was in Thomas Vinterberg film, we got The Hunt and it was amazing. The Hunt is amazing. This time it's different, but still great. Another round. Okay, another round. Filed away. Tom Titherington says, Luke, it's been a very hard week and it's already Monday. Please send some love to all of us who are struggling. Also, please shout out Beth, Kyle, Justin, Ra and Amy. Thanks. Of course, Tom Titherington. Beth, Kyle, Justin, Ra, Amy. Tom Titherington thinks you're champs. And I've always found Tom Titherington to be an agreeable and respectable commenter. So who am I to disagree, frankly? Okay. Good. And me _ obviously says, I just had a really bad argument. Oh no, and making gifts makes me feel better. It's not a flawless coping mechanism, But out of all the people I could be throwing money at right now, I'm glad it's you. Thanks for just being there. Oh, me underscore, obviously. That is very generous and very kind. Thank you. I'm sorry you had a bad argument. I hope things improve shortly. But thank you for tuning in, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Okay. Now it says turn it upside down, and do what? What on earth are you talking about? Okay, now it wants 4. Do you see these? 4 of these. Okay, that's fine. I can get them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Checking with the chat again. Jorgen Ervik says, thoughts on the rumour that Disney is erasing the Star Wars sequels? I mean, I don't have any thoughts, because I don't know anything about it. Unfortunately, I'm completely out of the loop on that one. Is that happening? Is that rumoured to be happening? Didn't they just make them? Why would they erase the things they just made when there's still toys to be sold? Okay, these are going on here. Turn these around. Pop that on there. That on there. Spoon of Doom says it's an all-you-can-eat buffer. Oh no, makes me think we're getting more buffering. All right, let me. There's nothing I can do, but let me click some buttons helplessly. Yep, click, click, click. Helplessly. Yeah, it's not just you if your computer's acting funny. Oh boy. Okay. Right. Again, nothing I can do except just hope it picks up, and hope that if you're watching the video on demand one, it's not buffery and glitchy and annoying. Okay. Right. Silas Amducius says, hello. Found you by the ghost stories. Then your work with Oxtra. I might make a full version of the Show of the Weekend song. Would people like that? I would like to hear that. I would like to hear it. Although I should note, just for posterity, that the Show of the Weekend song is already a full version. It achieves all its goals. In only a few seconds. It's efficient storytelling, yes, but no less powerful. Oh, no less transcendent. Okay, let's get them clicked on there. Okay. All right. Right, what do you want next? Lego? Gods of Lego? What do you want us to do next? Jared Salcedo says, hey Luke, I'm a long-time viewer but never really comment. I aspire to be a musician, but I don't think I'll ever be good enough. Any advice for working hard and getting over a lack of self-confidence? Well, absolutely. All I would say is that there's a huge sliding scale in music of you have people who are like a sort of natural born prodigy who are like basically like 2 years old and playing playing beautiful sonatas on the violin, and then you have like the rest of us who just sort of get into it like as a bit of a hobby because it's kind of enjoyable. What I would say is that just go for it. Pick an instrument that you like. Start learning something simple, and once you can play something simple, that is kind of basic. Then you have done it. You have achieved that goal. You count as a musician. So I would say, if you want to be like a professional musician, that's gonna take a lot of work and stuff, but it's completely achievable. There's no like magic trick to it. You can do it. A lot of people can. And actually, like if you're talking about like self-confidence and stuff, I personally find music to be... It's not always amazing for my self-confidence, because sometimes I like play something and I think, that sucked, or I write something and I think, that really sucked. But I do find it immensely distracting. I find it a really rewarding hobby. And just so often it just like, if you're a little bit in your head, playing music or practicing an instrument, like it's so distracting. You have to, like it just takes so much, of your, it takes so much of your brain to do it, that, yeah, it's really, really useful for just getting out of your headspace. Right, I think we might get a good click for this one. Oh man, that was real good. That was real good. Okay, what's next? So we're building this now. We're doing the sort of transparent bit that's going to link the Podracer to its engines. So we've got this one, this piece here, and we've put these pieces in. So next page. Now 3 of these tan pieces. 1, 2, 3. These are all going to click real nice. You can just tell, real dainty but very fine, precise little clicks. Here we go. Ooh, yes. That is good. That is pleasing. Right. And then what would you have me do, Lego? You would have me put these things in here. Is that going to work? Oh, this is going to be a tremendous click, I think. Potentially. Oh, that was nice. Here's what we're looking at now. Here's what we're tangling with. But I've got to push this on in. I've got to push this in even further. Will we get another click out of that? Oh gosh. Yes, please. Yes, please. Right. Let's pop that down there just for a moment while I turn the page. This next one looks easy enough. We're just taking this other piece here and fitting it all on, joining it like this. Let's get that in there. These pieces in here. And just, oh boy. Now, you can see what's happened here, can't you? Just need to maneuver all of these individual pieces just into the gaps they're headed to. Come on. There we go. It's on. Click. Snap. And now we have this. Makes a good noise. Lovely. Tim Chubb says, "Hey Luke, hope you have a great week. Quick question, when in Unreal Estate all the paintings came to life, did Dobbs' tasteful paintings do the same?" And I'm going to have to say, yes. I mean, you should ask Johnny, really. He's the only one who can like write this stuff into canon. Right. Okay, now we have the underside of the Podracer, and we are applying this stuff to here. This is just going to click onto the underside. I think like this. It's a little hard to tell exactly where everything's going. Yeah, that's got to be it. Let's get that click. Ooh, satisfying. Satisfying, that one. And look, there we go. Podracer is now sort of joined to its transparent coupling. Aoife Byrne says, "Hey Luke, I've had a bad mental health day and I'm using this chill stream to bring me back to myself. If possible, could I have a virtual hug and for you to say everything's going to be okay?" Aoife Byrne, virtual hug. I'm transmitting it down the microphone now. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. We all have bad mental health days. I certainly do. And it is very hard to remember in the moment that they're going to pass, but they are. Yeah, and it's amazing how you will feel about today in retrospect. So yeah, keep your chin up. Bubblehead says, want to say thank you for the help you've been recently. I told my best friend I liked him, and he didn't really feel the same. Nice gay things. Oh, Bubblehead, that sounds like a rough time. I'm sorry. I hope that. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for saying that the streams are helpful. That sounds like a tough situation. Oh, Kim Stein, thank you for chiming in on that one, saying, I know I'm not Luke, but I think everything will be okay. Correct. Okay. This one. That's what we're doing now. Right. Here's what... I don't really understand. Look at this. This is what it wants us to do now. Pretty intense. Oh, it's got one of those helpful scale things. Shall we do it? Here we go. Look at that. Exactly right. Right, so we need one of these tan enclosure pieces. I can't think of a better way to describe it. That's that. There it is. That's going to slide in here. Oh, okay. It only goes in halfway, but that's fine. That's presumed on purpose. Scott RMS says, hey Luke, late on TV recommendations, but the Midnight Gospel for thought-provoking anime sketch comedy, I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson, and Auntie Donna's Big Old House of Fun. All right, strong recommendations. They're going in the Star Wars databank. Right. And yeah, thanks for all these recommendations, folks. I hope if you're in the chat, you're seeing them as well. Maybe you're also getting some inspiration and things to watch. Fredo Baggins says, like the song goes, mental health is less grim if you pretend it's old boats. Well, I quite agree. Hold fast, and soon everything will be shipshape and Bristol fashion. Okay. Next, another one of these tan enclosure pieces. Fit it in there, and then it's going through here. Okay. Cat from the Kong says, hey Luke, do you know Tim Minchin, and is that something you would want to do with your music? Well, I mean, if by do with your music you mean be immensely popular and successful with it, then yes, I would. Yeah, Tim Minchin's amazing. It's a very... I love his songs. And a lot of his stand-up as well. But yeah, the songs are where it shines. And Matilda, obviously, he wrote Matilda the musical, as I'm sure you know, commenter, but just for anyone who wasn't clued in. And that's an incredible show. So is Groundhog Day, actually. I really enjoyed Groundhog Day, which he also did a musical of. I can't imagine the patience and the effort it would need to create the music for something like that. But would I like to write a musical? I mean, yeah, that's the ultimate goal. If I could write a musical, I'd stop forever. I'd be done. That would be it. The war is won, you know. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Okay, take this grey piece. That's what you're saying, and we're going to attach we're going to attach this to this. So let's try and do that which it says. Here we go. Hold tight, folks. Hold on to your butts. Ooh. Okay. Okay, yeah, that went okay. Fran Fry says, massive virtual hug for everyone who needs one. Bring it in, y'all. Again, all in all caps, as required, with some heart emojis as well. And Jared Sacida says, thanks, Luke. Think I just needed to hear someone I look up to. Gosh, thank you. Say I can do it. I'm going to try and finish up the song I've been working on for a while. Get after it, Jared Sacida. You can, yeah. You'll knock it out the park. And if you listen to it afterwards, and you love it, that's great. Sometimes I listen to a song I've done and I think, man, that was good, well done me. Sometimes I listen to it and I think, I don't really like it. But, which happens, but you know, if that happens, don't worry, inspiration will strike again, and you'll be back at the keyboard or piano or instrument of choice before you know it. Okay, Jeremy Rock, sending the hug sticker, thank you. Very, very generous. Right, ooh, okay. Well, now this is interesting. It wants 2 of these tan pieces here, but I can only see 1. So, have I managed to lose a piece under my keyboard again? No. Okay, let's look into exactly what it wants us to do here. It wants this to go in there. I haven't like used too many of these tan pieces elsewhere, have I, by accident? I don't think so. Right, just going to do a slow search of the desk. See if I can find this piece and I can't identify. Looking on the floor. Haha! Found it! It was on the floor. Wow. A miracle. Okay. That was fortunate. Gosh. Things nearly went very wrong there. Okay. But no worries. Happy ending. Okay. And now these go on here. Lovely. Spoon of Doom says, any interest in getting in on the sea shanty craze that's going on right now? I'm enjoying the sea shanty craze that's going on right now. I love a sea shanty. I mean, I did try and write a sea shanty, which, you know, we performed with Johnny, which you can listen to. But beyond that, to be honest, the thing about sea shanties is that you have to be a real good singer, a better singer than I am. You have to be much better at harmony than I am to do it well. So I'm enjoying it from afar. This is an enjoying. I'm merely a spectator in the current shanty craze, but I think it's cool that it's happening. Right, so this is now going on. Where exactly? Let's turn this round. Okay, right in the end. Okay. Come on. There we go. Harmonizing can be learned, Luke, says 90s Pikachu. It can. That's actually something that, when the pandemic's over, that's the thing that I've kind of been telling myself I will do as a kind of, you know, treat. I really want to get some like singing lessons, specifically like some harmony lessons. I think that would be such a fun thing to be able to do, such a fun use of time. I'm really jealous of people who just naturally are great at harmonizing. Andy is that's a tremendous gift for harmonizing. I mean, probably the answer is he practices at it, but honestly I don't know. But he's very good at it, and I'm very jealous of that ability he has. Like you can just be humming a tune, and he'll just start harmonizing along with it, which is very cool. Okay, this is what we've got here. See, none of this stuff that we've been building here is particularly exciting. It's all kind of like infrastructure really for the. I mean, this part I think is going to be stand. Little wobbly. Bob's a Girl says, I'm not very good at video games, but still wanted to play Bloodborne. Your streams encouraged me to not give up, and I've made it to the Orphan of Kos. Oh my gosh. Good luck, Bob is a girl. You can do it. Don't take any nonsense from that rascal, the Orphan of Kos. Absolute monster of a boss fight. That hardest boss in the game, but it can be done. Don't forget to head out to sea in the second phase. That's my tip. Got a lot more space to play with. Can be parried in the first phase, but not worth it in my experience. Not worth it. Just you'll get there. You'll get there with a bit of luck. You'll make it. Right, we're on to bag 2. Amazing. Amazing. Right. Cool, we're going to make an engine. So, let's take the Podracer. Let's just have another quick look at it as it is right now. There it is, folks. Drink it in. We're going to park it just over here. Because it is time for bag 2. An engine. Which is cool. Orangeville says, only time I ever skipped school was to camp out for TPM tickets. My parents dropped me off. Have any school skipping memories to share, Luke? Wait, hang on. What's TPM? That, I feel very uncool all of a sudden. What's TPM? Trusted Platform Module. Also known as the ISO IEC 11889, an international standard for a secure crypto processor, a dedicated microcontroller designed to secure hardware through integrated cryptographic keys. Thanks, Wikipedia. Cool, good to know. I have no further questions. I mean, it sounds worth skipping school to camp out for. I'm waiting for the chat to tell me what TPM is, but no one actually has. Danny Moss says, hi Luke, many thanks for all the chill content over the past year. Model Ships is my current anthem. Can't wait for more. Big congrats on Blades in the Dark so far. Well, a lot to unpack there. Thank you very much, Danny Moss. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I'm glad you like Model Ships. I like it too. It's maybe my favourite one. I have more music coming, which I'm looking for soon. Quite soon, actually. Oh, TPM, The Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace, obviously the thing that we're doing. Come on, Luke. Thank you, the chat. Yeah, I've got more music coming. I've got 4 songs. I'm going to do an EP. So, yeah. You'll hear some of that soon. It's come together. It's in the final stages. It's come together a bit quicker than I thought it would. So that's good, because meanwhile, on Gravity Rip, I've just changed a whole bunch of rules, which is going to mean like a bonkers number of rewrites. Cool. Okay, now here's what we're doing. We're building the engine, and here's how it begins. Two of these bad boys. So take this. Oh gosh, look at this. Look at this. Fresh new bag of bits. Struggling to find these bits. Am I looking for the wrong colour grey? Maybe my eye is scanning for the wrong shade. Oh no, there's one. Yes, I was looking for the wrong kind of grey there. Where's the other one? There it is. Cool. Okay, so we take this, pop those bits onto either side. Comme ça. Then we need this darker grey bit with a hole in the middle. There it is. Let's stick that on top. Lovely. Good. Now take one of these long brown pokey things Here it is. Check the scale. Scale. Range is good. Range is good. One of them and one of these. This is just, we're just going to punch this straight through here. Here we go. Amazing. And then this goes... Where's this go? Thanks as well, Danny Moss, for the compliment on Blades in the Dark. Glad you're enjoying it. There's a new episode on Friday and Saturday. It's a good one. I mean, obviously I'm slightly biased, but yeah. It's an Edvard Casimir, Andy Johnny pairing for this adventure. And it's good. It is fun. Those two are always hilarious. Okay, let's find the rest of... No, I want two of these. Two of these. That's fine. Just clip them on the top. Easy does it. And these grey pieces to go on the side. Like this. And then now one of these and one of these. That's what YouTube would have us build. So let's hunt those down. Here's one. And where's the other one? Where is it? There it is. Gotcha, you crafty little Lego rascal. And these are just going on the side of this here. You on there on the top, and then down here. Very good. Very good. Nice. Cool. Asha Otto says, Luke, are you avoiding the skipping school question? Sorry, I got distracted with the Phantom Menace one. Yeah. Did I mean, yes, I definitely skipped school occasionally, but I don't remember it for being for like any. I mean, you shouldn't, but I don't remember it being for any particular thing or like worthy. I just remember it being like, I don't know, just walking around. I don't know. I wish I could think of like I skipped school to go to like the concert of my life, but I can't remember doing anything so exciting, to be honest. It was just like, should we just not this afternoon? Should we just wander around instead? Sit somewhere. Go and sit down somewhere. Unbelievable. But, you know, there's a lesson here because I decided way too late that I wanted to be a paleontologist. Well, I wanted to be a paleontologist when I was a little kid. Then became an apathetic youngster and, like, forgot any and all goals at all. And then, like, just, you know, when all of a sudden you get to a point in school where suddenly it's like, hey, what do you want to, like, do? And I was like, oh, man, I don't know. I was always really into dinosaurs. I could probably still do that. And it was like, well, Luke, you already gave up all the sciences, so that's going to be a hard pass, I'm afraid. So there you go. So who knows? The road not taken. Oh, well, no regrets, etc. Right, let's go through here. Stay in school, kids, says Frodo Baggins. There you go. Stay in school. Physically stay in school and don't wander off. Cool. That's good. Look at that. Right. This then attaches to the... This is all quite... Everything we're making here is clearly very, like, internal. I get the impression that we're going to kind of dress the engine around what we've built here. So wait, sorry, I just went backwards. Yep, I've already done that. Right. Oh, this is cool. Okay, now we're getting into some. Now a splash of colour is coming back. Cool. 2 of these. 1, 2. Good. Bob Spitfire says, I skipped school because I could not be asked with another lesson of French. It was the one day my mum came home from work early and she grasped on me. Unbelievable. I really enjoyed the unbelievable at the end of that anecdote. Unbelievable. Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay, now 2 of these, 2 of these. That sounds like a rough day. Man, that worst nightmare. The one day mum comes home early. And 2 of these. And where are they going then? They're going on the side of this apparatus. Just up on here. And a few on the top. Good. It's looking like the front of an engine now. Can I make this look like it's bendy if I wobble it just right? You know, that pencil trick. Probably not, because there's too much buffering on the stream or something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Tricks to amuse and delight. Cool. Right, now I need 2 of these little single button bits and bobs. There's 1. And there's 2. Cool. Clip. 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 FlusendiB, or Flusendiib, sorry if I mispronounced the username there, says, speaking of dinosaurs, have you ever read the Super Saws series by J.J. Burridge? If not, I'm fairly convinced you'd enjoy them. One word. Feathers. No. Super Saws. Again, man, I'm getting so many good recommendations today. No, I've not heard of it. I tell you what, let me finish this page. Let's get a snap, shall we? Haven't had a snap in a while. Nice. I tell you what, I'm going to quickly Google Super Saws to get the premise after I've done this page. Oh, this is cool. Now it wants this enormous, imposing cog, which is just going to fit on the end here. Like, oh wait, no, not first. This piece. Now, which way on does this go? Is it the same both ways? I think it's the same both ways, so it doesn't matter too much. Nice. And then on goes the cog. Good. Look at that. Stuart McAnally says, honestly thought this was the OG TPM Podracer kit that came out at the time of the film, but don't think my 5-year-old brain could have dealt with this level of intricacy, lol. Loving Blades in the Dark. Thank you very much, Stuart McAnally. That's much appreciated. And I hope I pronounced that surname correctly. Jeremy Rock says, was just curious, was that producer John who did the voice intro to the latest Blades in the Dark video? And hi, John, if you're watching. I'm not sure if John is watching, but yes, it absolutely is him. Those are his sultry tones doing the sort of catch-ups and next times. You'll hear more of him on Friday. He does wonderful voiceover, does John. He's got a beautiful voice. Now, this is an odd piece. Look at this. That's what it wants next. And here it is. Here it is. Look at that. How intriguing. Okay, so we're going to just pop that on. That's going to go on here, sideways. Done. Done, no problem. Now it wants one of these sort of brown sleeve pieces to go on here, and then we just pop on another one of these on the end, and that's what we've got. Great. Motoring through. Now we're building this, which looks like it's kind of part of the front of the engines. So we're going to take this very exciting piece, which I've been looking forward to, and now can you see there's just a little gleam here on the illustration of this Lego piece, which I think is the set trying to communicate to me that it's this kind of gold piece. You can tell that, like, you can see it's slightly different to the yellow, slightly different. It's going to be hard to pick up over the webcam, but there's just ever such a very subtle kind of golden tint to it. So we want 5 of these little buttons, so let's be careful with those. Right, then we take this. Oh no, wait, let's gather all our pieces first. We need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And then 5 of these shiny silver pieces here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, easy. 3, 4, 5. Right. Now we're going to start putting it together, you see? Following these steps here. Okay. What happened to cameraman James, says Caden Sale. Nothing happened to cameraman James. He's still working away, still the kind of architect of our sort of big list features on Outside Extra and Outside Xbox. Obviously, we're not meeting up to do much in-person filming, unfortunately, so... But absolutely, his editing skills are still invaluable. We talk all through the day. And I can't wait to see him again properly, frankly. I miss him. Okay, pop that on there, and that on there. We're doing this 5 times, just kind of dressing these. It's the best way I can find to describe it. There we go. These... I'll tell you what, these are quite... I'm having to sort of wrestle these on a little bit. They're not going on super smooth. There we go. Right. Now, I was going to look up super saws, wasn't I? So let me do that. Get the premise. Oh my gosh, wow. I'm immediately drawn to the art. Welcome to the world of super saws. What? The adventure starts here. B. Kingsley's parents disappeared without a trace 11 years ago. When Bunty, B's formidable grandmother, suddenly decides on an exotic trip to see the elusive raptors of paradise, B starts asking questions. Big questions that not even her wonderful godfather Theodore will answer. And the more questions B asks, the more trouble comes their way. Was the journey to the islands of Aru a dangerous mistake, or the beginning of the adventure of a lifetime? I mean, I can see what looks like a T-Rex trying to get at a steamboat to eat it, which, I mean, is already making me happy. Yeah, that's cool. I'll check it out. Right. Now, these things that we've put together are going to be fed into here in a neat circle. I suspect we'll be doing this again. I suspect everything we're doing here will be mirrored. So we're doing that. You notice that we're leaving a gap, though. And then these silver bits are going on top of all of these. Good. Now what would you have me do, Lego? Put the golden pieces on top. What would you bid me do? shorter golden button. Okay, and then we're going to take this, and somehow it's going to... Oh, so it goes on this way. Oh, gosh. Ah, look at that. It fits on like this, I think. I think it must do. That's the only way I can think that it would possibly fit. Even then, I don't think that actually is going to, like, stick. Because can you see there's, like, 5 of these pieces here, and they're going into, like, 4 holes on this cog. So I don't think that's going to stick. I think for now that's just meant to be held in place. Maybe it's supposed to kind of rattle and shake a little bit in the way that the Podracer does. Okay. Well, let's park it for now in any case. Or let's not actually, because we're sticking more pieces onto the whole thing. So let's get 2 of these grey pieces, just put one on top of the other. Easy. And one of these on there. Grey piece on top. Bosh. And then that is going to just stick. There we go. Now it's pinned in place. Sort of. It's still got a bit of a rattle to it, look. Which I don't hate, actually. Devil Boy Scooby says, it looks like you're building Barrett's machine gun arm from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Cool. Good. Engine done. Or not quite done. Look, well, there's this bit. Look, I don't know what this is. This looks like a... I'm getting strong flux capacitor vibes from this piece here. There it is. So, one of those, and then 3 of these little robot hands. 1, 2, 3. Good. Take the flux capacitor, attach the robot hands to it. Good. Then take one of these yellow pieces and this interesting piece. And this is all going to go on the other end of this engine. So that's going... This is getting pretty intricate here, I must say. So I want this to go on this way. That's the only way that'll work. Yeah, so that goes on there. And then this on the... goes on this way first. That spins. Don't know if you can hear that. It's pleasing. And that's just pinned on here by this golden piece. Good. That looks pretty freaking cool, actually. That bit of movement I'm really enjoying. It looks like it's kind of barely held together, just like a... I was going to say just like a real Podracer, but Luke, they're not real, don't forget. Okay. Finally, the plates are going on this page. Look, here we go. 3 of them. Stick them on here. This bit should be nice and easy, but I think will feel pretty cool. So, piece number 1. What's going on here? These are going to snap really nicely, so let's get... Oh, actually, you know what? We've got to put stickers on the end, so I'll do that first while it's a bit easier. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Just going to be applying stickers. Oh, I watched a good movie last night. It's called Baby Done. New Zealand movie. Had Rose... Gosh, I'm going to get the last name wrong now because I can't remember it. Matafeo? I think that's right. Hang on, quick Google fact check. Oh dear. Yes, Rose Matafeo. Yeah, that movie was pretty funny. Right, get that. Do that again. Easy. Nice, that's gone on nicely. Not real yet, Luke. says the chat. Okay. Right, good. Now, with pleasing snaps, let's attach these to the engine. Here's the first one. Oh, nice. I won't get this next one up to the mic because I do want it to sort of be a little bit visible on camera as well. Nice. These kind of have a bit of clicky movement to them, which is nice. Yeah, last one. Snap. And that, my friends, is pod racing. A little bit of rattle to it, or rattling. Yeah, that's nice. Good. Put that to one side. I suspect we're now about to do that all over again. Oh no, first we're building some kind of base for it, so we still need it. We need it upside down though. And we need one of these. One of these. One of these. Two of these. Okay, and let's just take this. Just following these steps here. Take this. Put that on. One of you on there. One of you on there. And these on the other way. I'm kind of stacking up these little connecty claw hand thingies. You know, which is all good. Good. Now that goes on here, I think. Yep. Tidy. A few more. You can see there's very few pieces left in this bag. I think the second bag is going to be possibly literally the same. But that's okay. Because this one was fun, so we'll have fun doing that one too. And that's going to just clip onto... is that right? Are you the right piece? No, you're not. That's not right. You're not. You are not. You are not the right piece. Actually, tell you what I've done there, or have I? Have I gone wrong? Can't tell. Maybe I've gone wrong now. Maybe I haven't. Need to see the top of the. Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. I think I can get. I think I can wriggle out of this. But can you see here along the top, this grey piece here? Looking back, that's actually supposed to be this slightly lighter grey piece here. So I've got a couple of these grey pieces the wrong way around. But luckily it looks like the piece that I got wrong. Come on, I can get this one off. Yep. Luckily for me, I should be able to just prise that one up and swap these around quite easily. That was nearly a bit spicy. Okay. That is now as it should be, I think. Whew. Now this is pod racing? Now this is pod racing. Right, good. Cool, take that. And then this is going to snap. This is going to be a great snap, I can already tell. Yeah, a little muted actually, but still pretty nice. That's kind of got some movement to it there. Look at that. Look at this engine. Looks ready to compete in the Boonta Eve Classic. Good. And that's surely... No, a little bit more. Oh, this is cool. Look, these little kind of like blade... Spiky blades are going. Look at this. Look at that. You ever seen that? That's pretty kick-ass. Well, these are going on now. Going on where? Oh, these are going on the underside here, like that. Cool. Okay. Well, let's just clip that in there. Got a really nice tiny little snap there. See if I can replicate it with the other one. Yep. So they must be from some other set. These must be like sword weapons in some other minifigures. In a minifigure's hands, it's somewhere in some Lego universe. There's no way these were designed for this, but it's cool. There you go. And that's surely... Oh no, a bit more. We'll take this yellow one. And where's that going? That's going to snap onto the side here. And we take, crucially and excitingly, one of these hot pink electro connectors. And that's just going to go on here. Cool. Now we attach that to the Podracer if we can. So you see these spiky bits here. That's going into these two. I'm using this to point now. It's going into these. So nice and easy, nice and careful, because this is a little delicate now. Easy does it. Come on. Is that as far as you're going to slide? It's fine if yes. Just wish I knew for sure. I think so. That's it. That's it. That's an engine done. Now, Anakin's Podracer looks like it does in the N64 pod racing game. Oh my god, I can't believe the size of this. Is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Now it looks like the Podracer when one engine's exploded, and it just... Let me hold this up to the main camera just for a sense of scale, because that is significantly larger, actually, than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Ah, the chat's saying that those blades on the side, on the underside, are from Uruk-hai Lego. Lord of the Rings Uruk-hai Lego, which is cool. Is that? Yep, so that's the last step there. Okay, I think I might be coming back. Cool. Alright, YouTube, if you could just not suck for a little while, that would be so appreciated. Cool, right, next one. This bag, which has a little Anakin in it. And everything we need to make our second engine. So, let's fire that up. We are back, the chat says. I can only hope that the on-demand version of this at least maybe like trims out all of the interruptions. But it is just a hope. Okay. I don't know. Right, so we're building Anakin first. So let's find all of the Anakin pieces. Here is one. Put these Padmé pieces... Oh, look, he's got little hobbit feet. Adorable. Let's press those together. And we've got to find Anakin's little face. Here it is. Oh, we got two expressions. We got like grim determination and cheerful happiness. Let's go for grim determination because he's doing pod race, folks. So in Podracer, it's not supposed to be easy. Where's his little adorable little helmet? Here it is. And somewhere in here as well are some little goggles. Little safety goggles. Thomas Ford says, "Hi Luke, super relaxing stream after a stressful work day. Thank you. Shout out to my best friend Emma, who will be watching on demand later." Now this right here, this is pod racing, friends. And hello Emma, watching on demand. Hope you're having an alright experience watching on demand, Emma. And thank you Thomas Ford for the super chat. Much appreciated. Oh, pieces everywhere. They're all spilling out. How am I going to find goggles and all that? They're in here somewhere though. Okay, they're kind of dark grey looking. Hello, Anakin's got. Aha! Aha! Ha 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 ha! Look, 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 look! Look at that. Let's get these on the little helmet. Adorable. Pop that on Anakin's adorable face. Oh, and he's got like he's got this oversized novelty spanner, because I guess what better way to indicate his mechanical genius. Cool. All right, that's Anakin. Should we pop Anakin? Should we put Anakin in the Podracer now? No, let's do it at the end. And Padmé, let's assemble Padmé. Face, body, big plastic hair going on. Legs, here they are. And she's got a blaster somewhere. There it is. I love the shape of these things. The Star Wars blaster. Nice. Good. Padmé assembled. Right, now we can get to the engine build. So going to be working through these instructions again for the second time. So here's our pool of pieces. Try and move them sort of into shot a little bit. Okay. Right. Cool. Here we go. Get one of those. Get one of those. Sorry about these ongoing buffering issues, folks. I really, really wish it wasn't happening. Or that I could fix it somehow. But alas, that's life. That's live streaming at the whim of so many different services and servers, none of which you can press the buttons of. Much though I would like to. Now I take this. Let's go through here. I'm aware also that there was a question on, like, can you explain how gravity rip works? And to be honest, I said I would answer that, but I might actually, if everyone is okay with it, I might actually go back on I might actually go back on my word there and not answer it, and think about addressing it in another stream where I can go into proper detail, except to say that it is a tabletop zero gravity racing sim, and very broadly it splits gameplay into two modes. Kind of story mode where you're off the track doing like off-track drama and stuff, and then an actual race, racing being the sort of meat of it. That's what you'll probably be spending most of your minutes doing, and to say that then race mode is kind of, each lap is divided again into two phases. One is a sort of one kind of charts the happenings of everyone involved, all players, and kind of like AI, like sort of GM controlled rivals, and they are and yeah, there's a phase that kind of sums up how everyone's lap goes in montage, so that you're not kind of like bogged down in the very, very nitty gritty of every single individual turn, and acceleration. So yeah, we kind of use montages to sum up like lap by lap action, but then in each lap we do zoom in at the end for one rough, aggressive, overtaking, blocking, attacking maneuvers ship on ship, because you don't want to do the whole thing in montage. We do lap in montage, then we zoom into the cockpit for a machine to machine encounter, and once that's resolved and complete, then the next lap begins. Try and meet objectives, try and place high. That's kind of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to sort of sharing more details on the different kind of moves and maneuvers and roles you can make. But yeah, I'm still making so many tweaks to the actual game that if I say anything now, the chances are that it just won't be true in a couple of weeks' time. So, but there you go. But that's the core of it. Claire T Rex says, Luke, can I not explain the thing, actually, if that's okay? Also, Luke explains the thing. Yeah, I did basically just kind of... that is the... I already, tweeted and Instagrammed the first page of the manual. And that's all covered in there, so I haven't really said anything new there. Okay. Right. Now, this is going on here, I think. I've got to try not to make the exact same mistake with this engine that I made before. So I'm going to be very careful when I get to that stage. Two of these. I'm just going on the sides. Easy. This Lego's easy. Good, get that done. One of you. And one of you, and two of these little side bobs. Where are they even going? They are going here. Oh, hang on. Forgotten to put a little 1x2 on there. That's right, we got it on there in the end. And then these things are going on the side. Cool, good. So they go on there. Next up, now this is the piece that I got wrong before, so I'm going to take extra care to get the right one this time, which I think I've just about managed. Alright, this is going on here. We're doing, folks. Building this engine is going a little faster than the first one, which makes sense because I've already done it once. Although I must be careful because this is actually, some of this stuff is surprisingly intricate, and I could easily end up in a situation where if I make a mistake I have to sort of take the whole thing apart again, which I really don't want, obviously. Slide that on there. Very nice. Then we take one of these, and this is going to go on. Now this time, as you might expect, because we're building the left engine, that went on the other way around to before. Brown enclosure, snappy prong thing, all familiar. Seen it all before, mate. 5 of these gold pieces. Five gold pieces. These things. So take this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these brown sleeve pieces. Then we take, and we're basically going to do this loads of times. Yep, this is the stage where they actually take a little bit of shoving to go on properly. I'm going to really jam it on there. Good. Good. Last one. Right, there we go. Now we put these... Oh, that did an interesting spin. Can I replicate it? Sort of. Now these go on top of that. 1, boop, 2, boop, 3, boop, 4, boop, 5. Go, and last one. Cool, there we go. Now that's gonna slide on here like so. And again, there's that sort of engine wobble. Two of these. There's one. Wait, hang on. Ah, there it is. Just couldn't see it. On top of that. Goes on top. Very nice. Slide all that together. What do you got? Beginnings of an engine. Okay. Time for the flux capacitor again. Here it is. One, 2, 3. Good. There you go. Good stuff. And this is going on the end here. Now we've got to rotate it until it goes on a very particular way, which the instructions take care to sort of inform you of. In fact, that's to scale, which lets you kind of check. Oh, can you see that? There you go. Sort of. Yeah, which lets you kind of check that you're on the right track, which I think we are. Then we take the which end? This end. Let's pop that on there. And this little cap piece here goes on there. Good. Sticker time. The last 3 stickers. Alright, hang tight folks, and I'll try and get these on and get them neat. These ones are fiddly. Good. Happy with that one. This really does make your fingers feel absolutely gigantic, doesn't it? Two. And 3. All right, good. So now the prongs for the next engine are going on. Good. 1. Let's try and get a snap. Ooh, very pleasing. And this one as well. Oh, Lovely. Now we have our second engine. Lovely. Next, this whole situation. So that's one of you. I'm moving through this quite quickly because I have done it all before. Here we go. Yeah, snap. Oh no, there was no snap at all. Completely betrayed. It's all right. Don't worry. We'll try and get a snap on this one. Here we go. That's more like it, right? One more. One more. Medium good. Medium good. Okay. Right, now we take our engine, spin it over. So we're looking at the underside and just pop this down this way. Cool. Detaily says, I was going to make a joke about how you made me choke on my cereal on one of the last OX streams, but can't think of any. So here's $10 for cereal to destroy your enemies / kick ants. Happy building though. Thanks, Detaily. Okay. Much appreciated. Thank you. That was a real fun one. That must have been that was in reference surely to us playing Jackbox games. Gosh, what was it called? Talking Points. Talking Points. That's right. That's what it was called. Talking Points on Outside Xbox, which was a really, really fun stream. You just have to make up a load of rubbish very quickly while your friends sabotage you with stock images you're not expecting to see. Very funny. Yeah, and really fun. Right. Time for the Orc. Time for the Uruk-hai swords. Okay. Where are they going on then? So this is just going to snap onto here. Very nice. And then the Uruk-hai swords go on here, pointing inwards. Uruk-hai jinx. Why don't we try and get one more of those subtle little snaps. Lovely. Okay. All the little details really add up, don't they? I always get that feeling when we're building Lego. Right, nearly at the finish line of this one. So we've got this goes on. I'm going to snap you on here, and you just fold backwards, and then the pink electro thing. Let me try and look at my other pink electro bit and just try and make it so that I get the opposite one going. Just for so we want this side up, just for a little bit of, just for that kind of like slightly random. Yeah, so this way up. It goes on. Where? Remind me where you attached to again. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I just missed a piece on the previous step. That's fine. So yeah, you go on here. Now, did I? Wait a second. You're actually supposed to go on this way around. Did I get that right? Nope, other way. Don't know why I've decided to fixate so much on this electro connection bit. Good. Oh no, it is supposed to go on at a different angle. So that... Okay, yeah, look at this. Okay, so here, the electric bit is supposed to go on kind of flat on. The idea being then that when you put the... Sorry, this isn't going to... This will make sense when I put it all together, honest. So that when... Here we go. So that then when we put these together, you can see these electric bits. One is one way up and one is the other way up. Just for a sort of... I guess just to make it look a little bit more like random, more like active electricity kind of arcing through the air, which I'm into, and has my full support. Actually, this is on the wrong side as well. Sorry, I found this I found this second engine to be a little tricky because it's just trying to make it symmetrical. Right, there we go. A lot of little pieces left unused in this one. Maybe they'll come in handy in the next few moments, though. Just having a little look at this. Hang on, I need to consult the box. Right. Forgot a couple of these. There we go. There should be one of those on there. And actually there should be one more on the first engine that we did on the other side here. This yellow piece here. Forgot to clip that on. So that wasn't a spare piece after all. Right, now we attach this engine. This is the big one, folks. Quite unwieldy this. Let me tilt the webcam up just a smidgen. Okay, right. Now let's make the connection. There we go. That doesn't snap in, it just kind of slides in softly, but there you are. Adam Mitalinsky says, "Hi Luke, sorry to jump in late. We'll be catching up after, so here's some coin. Thank you. I have a Woodcraft Velociraptor to finish building along with this. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you very much, Adam Mitalinsky. May the force be with you." And with you also, Adam Mitalinsky. Cool. All right. Okay, right. So that is... Let's get this up on the... Well, there we go. Let's get this up on the big display briefly. There you go. Pretty cool. Again, the size way bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's huge. It's enormous. I was expecting it to be genuinely like come out half this size. I have to hold it diagonally, look, just to fit it in the frame there. Okay. Now, the final phase. Attach these ropes. So, here's what we do. We take these cables, you might remember these from the very beginning. Oh dear. Oh gosh, centerpiece flying under my keyboard there. Retrieve them. Okay. Take the piece. Add onto the end of it one of these. Oh look, this is a scale guide, so you know how far along to slide this piece. So it wants to go on about... Let's try and line it up exactly. There we go, about yay far. And then this piece goes... This yellow piece goes on up to that point. And then another one of these grey ones just on the end. Cool. Cool and groovy. Then we take this sort of claw looking piece, and that just slides on the other end here. Easy. And we do that twice. So get you on there. Line up with the paper. Gold piece on the front. There. Cool. Cool. And the claw on the end. Right, now, how do these attach? This is an interesting bit. So, let's bring the Podracer in here. Get out of the way, Luke. This is not your time to shine, buddy. So, the coupling clips onto the top here. So let's clip that in first. And then the other end goes and so we actually want that to bend in and clip onto these. This is going to be hard to show because it's real fiddly, but you see these, remember these bits from earlier? So that's going to go in, clip onto there. Easy. Going to be quite delicate there, but that is that, and yeah, and it sort of creates like a really nice natural bend. Okay, so now let's do that to the other side. Spin that round. Clip you on there. Good. Cool. That adds a lot, actually. The cables, the all-important cables, are on. They are on. And is that the end? That is the end. Final page. Pop Anakin in it. Let's do it. Let's get rid of his spanner. He doesn't need that. You don't need that where you're going, Anakin, but pal. Let's just fit him in here. Let's rotate his little hands round, so he's sort of better equipped for grip and hold. He doesn't bend at the waist, so he's going to be stood up in here, but that's alright. And he's in. And that, friends, is pod racing. Let's just get some nice close-ups. Just rotate the whole thing round so you can get a good look at all the intricate details that we've put together there. Ooh. And there's Anakin in the thing. Let's take it to the big camera. It's got this sort of convenient handhold, so you can pretend that it's a gun. Like that. That's pretty cool, actually. That's good in my webcam. Right, I am now just playing. That's cool. Think twice about standing on the... Oh, no. Luke fell through the electric things. And Padmé... Oh, yeah. Scythed in half. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, Anakin. Better cheese it out of here. Right. Well, that is going to do it for this build. Thanks very much, everyone, for tuning in. We've got... Ooh. And look, it spins. We've got a few extra pieces here, which I will collect up. I'll tell you what we do. I'll tell you what we can do. We can take Anakin's spanner and combine it with this spare lightsaber hilt to make, I think you would agree, is the ultimate Jedi weapon. Look at that. There you go. You wouldn't mess with that. Oh, it fell apart. Never mind. Well, that's going to do it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I should show what we're doing next time. It's going to be this. Gosh, it's huge. It's absolutely enormous. This is going to have to be a multi-part situation because it is huge. So we'll be doing this in 2 streams minimum. But it looks really, really lovely. And it is this bonsai tree. Lego bonsai tree from the Botanical Collection. You have the option of building it like this, or on the other side, like this, these cherry blossoms. And a little detail that was actually pointed out to me by none other than Johnny Chiodini, who was telling me about this set, coincidentally, after I'd already bought it. But look, the cherry blossoms... Oh, sorry, knocking Padmé over. It's going to be hard to show, but look, the cherry blossoms, if you can see, are frogs. Can you see that? Can you see they are teeny tiny frogs? Anyway, so that'll be next time. As usual, don't know when. I feel like it might be a good idea to give both YouTube and my internet service provider a few weeks to have a hard look at themselves in the mirror. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I had a lovely time. Look after yourselves, stay safe, look after yourselves and others, and I will see you all next time. Alright, take it easy. Nick Diego says, made it for the end, we'll have to watch the video on demand later. Cool. Thanks Nick Diego, thank you very much for the super chat. Cool. Alright, take it easy folks. Goodbye from me. See you later. Bye.